Hey guys, and welcome back to another Access 72 video. In today's video I'm back with another interview, and I'm here with not one but two people. We've got Adam and Luke Cope. How are we, lads?
I bet you.
I'm great, mate. Thank you very much for both coming on the channel.
No problem, pal.
Alright, and so am I right in saying, Adam, you're 26, you're a lightweight and you're 5-0?
Yeah. Well, my last fight was at lightweight, but I might be going down to super feather. We're just gonna wait and see which one's best.
And so, Luke, you're 25, you're a super lightweight and you're 4-0.
Yeah, mate, yeah.
Okay,
Right.
great. Well, if you're on the around here and you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. Like the video if you're doing the like video, and let's get straight into it. So, the question which I always like to start off with, I don't know if it will be the same answer for both of you, but why did you both start boxing? We'll get Adam to answer that one.
I just wanted to go, and my older brother Peter, he was professional, but obviously at the time he was amateur. I was just asking my mum if I could go out, and he come back one night and says I could start on the Monday. And I went down and boxed amateur for the next 11 years before turning pro.
Great. And so, do you both kind of remember what happened in your first amateur fights?
Yeah, I got my head punched in. No, I was dead nervous for mine, and didn't really box that well. Just got out box, but obviously good experience.
And what about you, Adam? Oh, Luke.
Yeah, mine was a bit of a blur, to be honest. I can't remember much of it, but it was in Hartlepool as well, so it was bouncing for me. But just to fly over that quick, the amateur fights.
Great. And so, yes,
I got to win anyway. That's the main thing.
Yes, that is the main thing. And so, did you either of you win any big achievements in your amateur careers?
Most I don't know.
Yeah, I got mainly finals and won the boys clubs, and then when I was senior, my first year senior, I boxed for England in the Tri-Nations, and I won them. We both won the English title a couple of times each. But no, we both should have won more, really, to be honest. But sometimes it's hard when you're up against the judges as well as a boxer, isn't it?
Definitely. And so, if you obviously did want to get more achievements in that time, is there any reason why you decided to turn professional when you did?
It was just you get. For me personally, I was just getting a bit bored. Like, me and Adam have both been boxing since we were like 10, 11-year-olds. You know what I mean? So it was just like we'd been amateur for like 8, 9, 10 years or something. So it was just like, for me, it was more of a chip. I just wanted to change. You know what I mean?
Definitely, yeah, I understand. I get that. And so, how kind of, throughout your whole career, how close have you both been as have you been always going to each other's fights and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, we both do. Yeah, when I first started, Adam had already been boxing maybe 1 or 2 years, so he used to give me a good ride and all the time sparring. But yeah, we was always training together every night and stuff, and never missed any of each other's fights. So we've always been close, yeah.
And so you spoke about sparring there. Do you often spar?
No, I haven't sparred now for years. I've done it probably about 8 years or something. We last sparred.
We both had a few years out because of COVID, and we both got injuries and stuff. So we both had a few years out. So, but when we were kids, probably up to like 18, 19, we were sparring
twice a week.
Yeah, too much. No brain cells left.
Yes. Okay. And so, for both of you, we'll start with Adam. Which fight have you performed your best in out of your 5 wins?
I don't know, really. I don't think I've been that great at any of them, to be honest. I think I can be much better in it and show more than what I've got. They've all been a little bit different, but to be honest, the last one I had was 10 rounder, and I maybe just paced it too much, and because I was happy to box at 10 rounds, that's the only reason why I took the fight. I wanted to get the 10 rounds, but I should have put it on them a bit more. But the fights where I have put it on them, once they've been it, they've just run away. It's been a bit hard, really. Hasn't been good to watch in the end, because they just run away, surviving. They're not wanting to fight anymore. So, but the last one, maybe I should have put it on him a bit more, and maybe I might have got the stoppage. But in the end, I was just happy to get the 10 rounds in.
Definitely. And then Luke.
To be honest, mate, I've only done the 4 rounders, so just like same as Adam, the opponents are quite negative. They move and just cover up a lot. Do you know what I mean? But I would say probably my debut, I was most happy with. Yeah.
And so you spoke about how you've only done the 4-round fights so far, Luke. And so when are you trying to aim to move to the 6 rounds?
Yeah, now really, mate. We're both fighting again in 5 weeks' time on the same show. But I think that's another 4-round. It's like I say, we both had. Well, I've only had one fight back since I've had like 3.5 years out. So I'm gonna hopefully set up 6 rounds of fight after this and try and crack on a bit. Just need to get back active sort of thing.
Definitely. And so for Adam, you've fought, and I believe you are the Northern Area champion. What is it like being the Northern Area champion? How big of an achievement was it?
It was alright, really. It was somewhat like I'd expected to win once to give me the shot at it, like any fight, really. So I wasn't like too bothered about the belt that much because I think I can win the belts up at a high level. But it was just like good to fight over 10 rounds, get that experience, and now I know that when I come to do fight for the English title, and that it's not my first time fighting the 10 rounds, so I'll be obviously a lot more confident. Not that I wouldn't have been anyways, but I know I've done it now, so tick the box. So that was the main thing for me.
Definitely. And so Luke spoke about how you're both going to be fighting, I believe, November 25th, if I'm right.
Yeah.
And so how's preparations been for them 2 fights?
All right, spot on. Really, just same as always. Just training as hard as you can, and looking forward to it. Really.
Do you know too much about either of your opponents, or have you not really looked too much into them?
No, we haven't really looked into it, mate, to be fair. I haven't looked into it. Just it is what it is, isn't it? Just have to get yourself the best you can be, and then just turn up and hopefully it's enough in it.
Definitely. And so, do you think either of you will be? Well, obviously you think you will, but do you believe that you can both get a stoppage in this upcoming fight?
Well, why not? Everyone's there to be stopped. I think just if you just go in and do what you can do best. I don't think anyone can live with us. So I think we both our words are 2 of the best prospects you'll see. It's just with us not getting on the England squad and promoters not signing you and telly commentators just basically bullying you up a bit. That's the only reason why people don't think that would put us in that bracket. But once we fight them all, we'll prove them and show them that we'll beat them easy as well.
And so we'll ask Luke first this question. What's your best attribute as a fighter?
I'm not sure, mate. I think a lot of people think my movement, but it just depends, doesn't it? It depends who you're fighting as well. So you have to change your style slightly anyways through your boxing. But yeah, I would say probably movement and reflexes.
And then Adam?
Probably me boxing brain, I think. His head, chin, big head with a big chin. No, I think my boxing brain, like, I obviously had a lot of experience. I've been boxing a long time, and like we both studied the game all our life. Really watched everyone who's any good, and just think you take that in the ring where someone's doing something which you're not normally used to, adapt and do something you know is going to beat them. So I never put myself down to one style really, because I can change, but obviously I have my own style. But if I need to, I'll change as long as I'm winning and looking good.
Great. Okay. And so, obviously there might be some new people that are watching this, haven't seen either of you 2 fight before. Obviously you might not be at the level of this fighter that you might say, but would you compare yourself, or can you compare yourself to any big fighters just in style wise? We'll start with Luke.
Not really, mate. No, you can't. I don't really look at it like that. To be fair, I've never really thought about it like that. Just after, I don't know, maybe in a few years time, people will be able to see for themselves.
And Adam, do you have anybody?
Not really. Like you have a way that like you want to box and that, but it doesn't always go the way that you think you're going to. So you change. I mean, I like to think of box a bit like Crawler or someone like that, put the pressure on with a nice jab, but not just going in daft and that, you know what I mean, being clever about it as well.
And so there's this question which I've got here. I mean, it's a bit more of a fun question, but obviously you're not too different in weight divisions, and you're about in the same position in your career. If you ever got the opportunity to fight one another in a proper actual fight, would you do it, or would that not be a thing?
Depends how much money you're going to give us.
So a few million maybe, yeah, we think about it.
Yeah.
No, I think we could put my mum through it. She'd kill us.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, fair enough. I thought that would kind of be the answer, but so
I don't think no brothers would they really?
no.
I remember when they were asking the Klitschko's and stuff, but it's just like it's unrealistic, isn't it?
No,
It's not going to happen, is it?
No, that makes sense. And so you are both right at the start of your career, and so we'll start with Adam. How far do you believe you can go in the sport?
all the way, really. I don't see. I never watch it, even when I watch world level fights at my weight. No, I don't watch them. I'm not in all of them. I don't think they're special out there. I think the good fighters, yeah, they wouldn't be where they were if they weren't. But I don't look at them and I don't think that I couldn't beat them. I definitely could beat everyone, and when I'm in there, I'll find a way to win.
Definitely. Okay, and then Luke.
Yeah, so mate, all the way at the top. I don't think it's not worth wasting your time if not, mate, because you'll know yourself it's a hard sport. Do you know what I mean? And the dedication and sacrifice you put in. Yeah, if you don't believe in yourself, you're in the wrong game, aren't you?
Definitely. Okay, and then Luke, as you aren't currently fighting for titles like Adam is, how far away do you believe titles are from you?
Next year, I think, mate. I think I've got a 4-rounder on this one. Like I said, I've been out for 3.5 years, so I just need to get back active. I think if I can get a 4-rounder on this one and maybe a 6 at the start of next year, I'll be ready to go next summer for a title. I don't really see the point in waiting about too long. Do you know what I mean? I'm 25 now.
Yeah.
So we've been boxing all our life, sort of thing. So as soon as I get a little bit more active, I'll be ready to go.
Great. Okay, and so I will leave it with this final question, which I always like to ask. We'll start with Adam. Is there anything that you'd like to shout out?
Just everyone who's helped me out, really. All my sponsors and that, and then all the and everyone who comes to watch from the town. We both have a massive following, so and it's hard when you first start out. You can't really do much unless you have good support, and we both do. So just thank you everyone who keeps supporting us and coming to watch us all the time.
Great, and then Luke.
Yeah, just exactly the same, mate. Obviously, everyone who comes to support me. Obviously, we've both got sponsors and stuff that help us pay for things and help things. Obviously, that's greatly appreciated. Do you know what I mean? So they all know, yeah, it's all good.
Great. Okay. Well, thank you, lads, for doing this interview.
Oh, thanks very much, mate.
Cheers, mate. All the best.
And maybe a little bit further down the line, we can maybe come back and do a return interview.
Yeah, no worries. Just spot on.
Great. Okay. Well, if you are new around here and you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. Like the video if you do need like video, and thanks for watching.